Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA here on a possibly a little bit boring weekend, but that's nothing new. You know, the weekend volume and volatility in the crypto markets is typically reduced. So yeah, we are observing here the structure. This currently doesn't yet look as if ADA has bottomed. So in line here with the wave count, I'm still looking at a possible additional low. Here in the fifth wave, we talked about possibilities here for a possible bottom. I mean, what you need to be aware of on the way down, that the 27.6 cent level is still the threshold. And at the moment, it looks to me as if we are close to a low here, and we just need for confirmation a breakout of the above the descending trend channel. Yeah, so the trend channel is still live, it's still relevant, we are still in the trend channel. And as long as we are in the trend channel, every count that could get to its end, whenever we make a new low, we now need to be watching for the bottom. But I can't confirm to you a trend reversal until we break above that channel. That would be for me the first signal. For now, we haven't done that. We've had a fake out, but that was not a sustained break. So for now, remain focused on the downside here. But within the larger scenario, there's a good chance to get that turnaround in this area for a 1-2 setup, and then to trade the third wave to the upside to around about 50-55 cents. It could also be in a more bearish interpretation that we see here a larger A wave, B wave, C wave, and would then come down in 5. Yeah, I mean, you can also come down directly from here and make a new low, but we're just hovering in and above support. So showing you a bearish count here is a bit pointless, because as long as support holds and isn't broken, not a bit pointless to show you just the numbers the other way around. So be aware that the 27.6 cent level is the threshold where we go from the bulls are possibly in control here to the bears are in control. And then it would increase probabilities for a low below 23.5 cents. But for now, if we look at this structure and count it as an impulse to the upside, an A wave down, a B wave up, and we're now in the C wave. The C wave has 5 waves. Within the fifth wave, we have nearly 5 waves complete. Then we need to be ready for a turnaround here at any point. But for now, it's not confirmed yet. Now, if you look at this structure here, you can see that off the 30 cent low, which was made on Friday, we rallied only in 3 waves. So I warned about getting too bullish too early, because we need 5 waves up. So we only saw 3 waves, and the move down, yeah, you could argue it's impulsive, but now it's flattening out. So it's actually the typical, again, it's the typical behavior for a triangle. It's what I highlighted already at the beginning of the weekend, that we might see these wave 4 triangles on the weekend. I don't want to count it as a triangle yet. We simply don't have enough waves yet. But what I want to call out here is the possibility that this could have just been the A wave of the triangle. Here the B wave. We're now working on a C wave. That would be a lower high. Maybe we're even briefly breaking out of the channel again. D and E. Something like that. Yeah, so in whatever shape or form, certainly valid as a triangle. And then we could see this eventually. Yeah, just because it's moving sideways for a while, you know, and it hasn't really been breaking out of the range here. To get a confirmation that we indeed are going to go up, yeah, break to the upside. First of all, break of the channel. Even better would be a break above the A wave high at 32.3 cents. And if you think about, all right, we still have, I mean, if it all goes well, it would take us to 50 to 55 cents. Then, you know, waiting for 32 cent level isn't really too far off. But yeah, message here I think is we don't have a confirmed bottom in place yet. I think it's sort of likely we're gonna get it, even if in a bearish count, yeah, even in a bearish count where we say, okay, we've got 5 waves down, this would then in a bearish count be a wave 1. We should at least see some kind of a bounce in a wave 2 out of this area, and then to eventually make new lows, you know. But that is not what we don't know that. Yeah, anything can happen in these markets. You can only trade and invest by what you actually see. So what I see at the moment is that possibly we're getting towards the end here of a local downtrend, that market has a good potential to turn around shortly, especially because there have been so many bearish news this week. Whereas most people think if there are bearish news, it means, oh, I can't imagine it going up with all these bearish news. It's typically the other way around, because whenever you have those news, that's typically indicative of a bottom, or at least close to one. But we'll see. We had the bullish divergences here on the 1 hour chart already. We talked about that, I think, in previous videos. We need to be watching out for that on the 1 hour chart at least. Oops, 1 second. So here on the 4 hour, also here what you can see, and that's just another sort of confirmation for the idea here. You typically have a very strong reading in a third wave. My idea was that the low here was a third wave, the low on Friday, very strong reading on the RSI, and with one more low, it could possibly create a bullish divergence here on the 4 hour chart. Let's see. And those divergences are also indicative for a bottom, but we're not there yet. Yeah, those are the relevant levels that you need to be aware of, and the movements on the ADA chart. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.